Whether you know it or not, you already bring a wealth of expertise to this course. In a sense, you've been studying the art of cinema since your birth. As a member of the American culture, you've been exposed to the aesthetics and techniques of film from the first day you were set in front of a television. This immersive education has afforded you with an awareness of the art of film. Hopefully, this course will deepen that awareness and expand your notion of who you are. To a large extent, the art of cinema is the art of storytelling. That's why they call it narrative film. But it's a very specialized kind of storytelling. It can be referred to as the genius child of the art of photography. Filmmaking is the art of photography in motion. Storytelling is a means that different cultures use to define themselves, to make their identity clear. This is no different in the storytelling of film. Americans tend to experience movies the way we experience life. We follow along the storyline, taking it all in at face value. We expect what we see on the screen to make sense, and where it doesn't make sense, we expect it to explain itself. Most Americans don't see movies as works of art. We see them as entertainment, but with a moral. We expect our movies to confirm our beliefs. We'll take a look at what promotes this point of view in our own culture later this semester. International film studies is the study of cinema made outside of the United States. It's the study of how cultures different from our own tell stories in this unique art form. We'll look at the history of cinema in several different cultures, but we'll also see how the techniques and different cinematic points of view reflect each particular culture. By learning these differences, we'll also come to a better understanding of our own culture. Studying all the different approaches to filmmaking will make you appreciate the depth of this art form. You will gain a greater appreciation of certain aspects that you took for granted when watching a movie. Learning how other cultures approach the art of film will allow you to observe deeper and more meaningful elements of your favorite movies. Hopefully, you will gain a new appreciation for films that you once dismissed because you didn't understand what they were trying to do. This class will begin by covering the basic vernacular of cinema. What is visual language? What are the basic theories that make movies work? What techniques are used to utilize these theories in a clear and meaningful way? How does the art of storytelling blend with the art of cinema to create a mythology that reveals what it means to be an American, to be a human being? This study will be followed by a brief study of the American filmmaking tradition. What is unique about how Hollywood makes movies? How do our movies act as a mirror, reflecting the attitudes and values of our culture? From this starting point, we will then study the unique approaches by cultures from around the world. Each unit will look at the history, techniques, and cultural viewpoints expressed through each country's unique treatment of cinema. I have been hosting an international film festival each year for over 10 years. In that time, I've viewed over 1,000 films from around the world. I've been continually surprised by the fascinating differences between my culture and the various cultures overseas. But what I've found even more surprising is how many similarities between cultures arise. All cultures value such things as family, love, kindness, and loyalty. Each culture is very sensitive to the changes of their culture over time. Hopefully, this class will allow you to make these same connections. If so, we will move closer to a global community with common interests. Have a great semester. I'll see you on the other side.